It doesn't do it. It doesn't make for good entertainment.
It does. I
was entertained.
How stupid are you people? We're going to watch the trailer.
Okay.
For Army of the Dead?
Yes.
That's a really generic name, man. It's the most generic name.
I was actually surprised it wasn't taken. Like, there's no other Army of the Dead movie. Like, there's none.
I completely thought, like, Army of the Dead, that's clearly had to have been taken at some point.
And it hasn't.
Romero missed out.
Missed out. But in the meantime, he's dead, huh?
He's
big, sad. But in the meantime, let's watch the trailer for Army of the Dead, and let's get into our spoiler review after this.
Can they hear us? I don't know.
They're faster.
Step one that the trailer did right. That's all the first, 30 minutes.
Yeah. For the most part. I didn't see the trailer before, and I'm just kind of like, man, that trailer is so much cooler than what we got.
I think the movie is pretty cool, but it's just too long. Like, if it was trimmed, to an hour and 45.
What are you talking about? You need slow motion intros
That's not even
and
the problem.
outros.
No,
that's not the
issue here.
I'm talking about the introduction.
No, that's a Zack Snyder staple. And honestly, I love that.
What do we talk about?
Nice.
Saying it's just a Zack Snyder thing. So before the show, Tommy said at least 3 or 4 times in 10 minutes, oh, it's just a Zack Snyder thing. Now let's get some preface here.
Yeah.
I'm not a movie guy.
No
of
shit.
Of course. We've talked about this. You've known me on any other shows.
We don't need to go through the origin story.
Yeah.
Setting it up, Tommy.
No, you don't watch movies.
Want to talk about...
Because you're a loser.
You want to talk
That's why you don't watch movies. You're a loser.
You know what's funny is that you grew up in 1972 when you were an actual loser for liking movies, and now the tables are turned. You become a bully.
Yeah.
I wasn't alive in 72.
Yeah, whatever, old man. Point being,
86.
I don't. That sounds like someone trying to pretend like he wasn't from 72. Point being,
skipping the origin story is
God
some
damn
advice that we need to give Zack Snyder.
What I'm trying
you have something in common.
What I'm trying to get at is that you're gonna say that a lot. It means nothing to me. Zack Snyder means nothing to me.
Me either.
I've seen
Come on.
Batman v Superman.
Trash.
No, I haven't even seen any of the Justice Leagues. Okay.
More trash.
What's another one he's done that's popular?
Legends of
300.
Ga'Hoole.
Never seen Gabagool.
Legend of Ga'Hoole.
Never seen. What's the other one that he
Sucker
did?
Punch.
Dawn of the
Sucker
Dead.
Punch I've seen, and I originally liked it.
Of
You-
course
what
you
you did.
would.
And then-
Of course you would like
And then
that.
hated it the second time I saw it 3 years later. I was like 18 when it came out, and I was
no
like,
That's still
excuse.
too old.
Again, this is Sucker Punch all over again. This is him give a person Netflix because they give anybody money apparently.
not us apparently.
Not us. Wouldn't not Zack Snyder. Warner Brothers gives them money also for some reason to redo a movie that's already been done. That was even worse the second time around. His Snyder cut, whatever the fuck.
Right.
It's awful. Anyways, yeah. So Netflix gave him a bunch of money to make an epic zombie film.
It's an epic zombie film.
It's a zombie
guys.
heist film, technically.
It's also not an epic zombie film. They gave him a zombie universe. There's 4 movies already greenlit. This is one of 4.
Why 4 though? What happened
Because
to
one's
a
a prequel.
trilogy?
Because one's a prequel.
So we had to throw an extra one in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
What the fuck?
I don't know, Tommy. You're acting like I know why they do
Why,
the things
Sammy?
they do.
Can you tell me why?
Because Batista is a world famous movie star.
Well, he's not.
great.
And he's
not in the
wonderful.
prequel.
He's what?
It's not about him.
What the fuck is it about then?
It's about the German dude,
Really?
and it's called Army of Thieves.
Why?
I guess
Well,
I guess they really liked him.
Okay, can we run to the premise? 'Cause the premise doesn't make sense here for that to happen.
Because we're talking about this movie, Army of the Dead. A multicultural cast of mercenaries and lockpickers and YouTube stars.
Scrappy bunch.
And potentially lesbian pilots. It's everything you could possibly want from a zombie movie, guys. Diversity, smart, strong zombies,
A
dumb,
mixture. A mixture of
undead
every zombie
zombies,
that you want, Sammy.
zombie tigers from Siegfried and Roy. You know you wanted that, Tommy.
I did. I didn't know I did.
I didn't know I did. That was great.
I mean, it was kind of a cool effect. My biggest thing was like, why does this tiger have like status? You know, he's like, he's the one that gatekeeps and watches over the
Because
land.
it's a fucking tiger. That's
That's
zombie.
a good level 1 boss enemy. Like that.
That's at least a level 2.
That was like the third before the boss, because the way he fucks up the bad guy.
Oh, we'll get to
eventually.
that. Scene.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But it has everything, and they start off with a whole zombie outbreak, or rather, it starts off with a caravan getting tipped over or blown up because some guy's getting
entertaining
head.
opening. It's very Michael Bay-ish, but it was.
I thought it was a little too over the top. Like that. No. I loved it a lot in Dawn of the Dead. They tried to do it again, but Vegas. But this time it's like, okay, like you could cut it at least in half. Like you didn't have to have the scene of them chasing the bald dude and the dude getting eaten under the coins.
Right.
Like you didn't have to have both of that nonsense in there.
Right. So you have the opening where the zombie is in a little box, guy's getting head on the opposite direction. They crash,
just
explode,
married,
and they say, "Get the fuck out of there!" And they don't get the fuck out of there.
They don't.
And then you get prime zombies. Those are the ultimate badass zombies, alphas.
Yeah.
And sure.
But you have every level. You have the fast zombies. You have zombies that are great at parkour.
All of them were great. All of them were like background
could
in
dodge
Cats.
bullets and shit.
Like they were all like jumping and posing, and they jump off of something. They're all very dynamic.
Yeah.
By the way, they're all like terrible shots for not aiming center mass.
No, you have to hit the head.
That's fine.
That was the rule.
It still hurts a zombie to hit him center mass.
I don't think it hurts.
One to the chest, two to the head.
It didn't hurt
It's a
them
waste
in this
of
one.
ammunition. We could just.
When you have, well, that's the other problem is they're shooting 5.56. If you had 7.62, bigger bullet leaves a hole this big.
There might be a shortage now in this world. Mark.
Right.
Yeah, but they're army people. They're fine.
They should be able to get whatever they
They should
want.
be able to get that.
Yeah, they have Mr. Tanaka that'll bankroll whatever they want.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
I'll give you everything. It was Scorpion, wasn't it?
Scorpion, yeah.
But so zombie outbreak, and then there's a huge slow motion montage of Vegas getting taken over.
It's Zombieland's opening.
It's Zombieland's opening.
with emotion. And
Was it?
feeling.
Was it emotional?
Did feel a little something.
I felt a
there.
little bad for Elvis.
I felt bad. It's just
got
like, oh man, slow motion. To what was the song that was playing? in
Viva
the intro?
Las Vegas.
Viva
Two
Las
versions in one. Two covers in one
One by
sitting.
Richard
That's what-
Cheese.
Yeah, that's what I mean by it was too long. But on that note, the scene with the 50 cal was awesome.
It's literally eviscerating zombies. Two things I want to put out there immediately, just right off the bat.
Okay.
The editing is terrible.
Right.
Way too long of a movie.
Right. No fat cut at all.
Zero fat cut. This is no need for a
If
Snyder
this was
cut of
if this was a piece of brisket, it's like all
It's
fat.
straight fat. Straight up fat.
So bad.
And yeah, so this is a Snyder cut of Army of the Dead. Don't ask for that shit. We got it already. It's long enough.
By the way, did you know that there's an Easter egg when they open the vault? The Snyder cut is in there. I'm not lying.
This face says,
Are
I
you
don't.
serious?
Yeah,
I
when
love
they
you,
open the
Marco.
vault, the Snyder cut, like the film, is in there.
I love this guy. I love it. I appreciate that fact. I don't give a fuck. That is the dumbest shit I've
it's
ever
right
heard.
there at the top.
Oh yeah,
here?
there
I wish
they are.
someone would've- I wish that was the original print and someone would have accidentally destroyed it.
Well, it did get exploded. Actually, it didn't get exploded. Fuck, who gets it?
Awful. How fucking pretentious and conceited do you have to be? It's such a treasure. It needs to be in a vault. It's such a treasure. It's trash. It's water trash.
Guys, you also have to understand, we're talking about prequels and setting everything up. We partied last night pretty hard. You guys have recovered pretty well. I'm struggling, and the more I think about this movie, the more rage is coming into my soul that we're even talking about this and dealing with this
I
right
guess I
now.
should just come out. I love this movie.
Yeah,
I really did.
It's
This movie was a lot of fun.
It was fun as fuck.
it without all the blood. It's the perfect. Well, we'll get to ratings, but it's the perfect put on the background movie for everybody.
I don't agree.
For the family.
I don't agree with that.
For
Really?
the family.
No, I'm serious. You to get rid of some of the head.
family. The
For the
zombie
family.
hookers in the first 3 minutes will be fine.
Screw that. There's a blowjob in the first.
You can 90s TV edit that for sure.
It's no fun if it's edited. Who gives a fuck
What are you
about this
talking
movie
about?
if it's edited?
I mean, a lot of the gun violence you can keep in. We don't need all the head explosions.
Well, it's a lot more than head explosions.
Yeah.
You can take a javelin to the chest. That's
That's not what I'm
fine.
talking about, sir.
I was about to say, like, how the fun in the movie is the effects.
It's over the top as shit.
Yeah, when you see a dude's jaw get ripped off in like minute 5, it's like, okay, that's what I'm in for here for.
It gives you what you're there for.
I mean, they did that in Twilight. It's fine. I'm used to it.
I've never seen Twilight.
The final Twilight one, some guy's jaw
Of course
literally
you've
gets
seen
ripped
Twilight.
off. Hey, to be fair, it was with an ex-girlfriend.
It's not
It's fair
at all.
I've never seen the other ones. I just saw the finale. Point being, it's you, the fucking Mortal Kombat fans. With oh man, I love violence and blood. I can do everything. Does a
it's
body
done
good.
well.
Ooh.
And it's entertaining.
I mean,
This was very.
there was a lot of dumb things,
It was a shitload of dumb things.
Yeah.
and it didn't save it for me.
And huge plot holes.
Well, we'll get to all that. 'Cause I let movies just go. I don't try to notice plot holes.
One is so hard to avoid. I don't
You
know.
were complaining the entire hour we were watching. Like, this doesn't make any sense. All these people are stupid for staying in Vegas.
Plot holes are different than faulty logic. Faulty logic is the reason movies happen.
Zombie movies are nothing but faulty
Right.
logic.
Like
The
I can
entire
just because I'm
genre is faulty
complaining
logic.
doesn't mean I'm not accepting that. Okay, refugee
it
camps
kinda
outside.
sounds an awful lot like you're not accepting.
It really does.
Well, if I didn't accept it, then I wouldn't accept that zombies existed. If I truly didn't accept what was happening
Well,
here, I'd be
look,
like, zombies can't be real.
One thing I give this movie is does something that I've always wanted a zombie movie to do. It did a lot of shit I've always wanted a zombie movie to do. But one of the main things was, the shit could be contained. Like,
Right.
A lot of movies, like, oh, it's just completely out of control. Like, no, especially in the fucking desert, perfect place for it to have happened.
Right. Las
Seal
Vegas?
that shit up, yeah. It could be completely contained, and that's what this movie is. It's a world outside of the zombie world, which
Right.
is great.
Right.
Which means nothing. It's not hopeless as fuck. It's just like, okay, they got to get out of this situation that they put themselves in foolishly, but whatever.
Right.
And so you have something to root for. There's something to root for in this zombie movie, which is rare.
Right.
In
And
the
that
world
was
of The Walking Dead.
right. Yeah. He comes in, says, "Hey, we got one more job for you. One more job, and it's over." It was $50 million, one heist to go into this vault, take the $50 million, take your cut. He gets his cut. You're done forever.
Well, it's
You're
more
set
than
for life.
that.
Yeah.
He was just going to pay him $50 million.
Okay, but the
It's
the
like
vault,
$500 million or something.
whatever.
crazy
It's a
amount.
big vault of cash.
It's a lot of money that a rich guy wants back for some reason.
Right.
As if it wouldn't have it insured.
Well, the reason is explained later.
It is, but the fact that no one thought of it before,
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of idiots, basically.
Right.
Well, yeah, a gun hand is not going to be smart enough to like.
Batista, he
deduce
doesn't
it.
look like the
Yeah.
sharpest knife in the drawer.
Dude, he's working at McDonald's. Like it's
Yeah.
It's worse than McDonald's. It's a Chinese food and hamburger joint. Literally, that's what it says.
Yep. Scorpion is like, "Hey, assemble your team," and so then they just introduce everybody. So they got, let's see, they got Encarnacion from Nacho Libre. Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
She's the nun.
Oh,
That's
really?
the girl or
Haven't
the woman
seen
in
that
this
in a
movie.
while.
Let me
Okay.
see. Yeah, I thought I
great
forgot.
comeback.
Yeah,
She was in the second season of Narcos, the original Narcos, the Colombian ones with.
Yeah, was she?
Yeah, she was one of the rebel jungle guerrilla
Oh, that's
fighters.
right.
Yeah, but she's in here, so I'm thinking like,
She's
oh
great,
man, you
yeah.
got out of the nunnery and became a fucking mercenary. Fucking sweet.
Yeah.
So she's in there, and then you got a couple other Batista, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You have the German locksmith,
Yeah.
and he's good. You have not Michael Jai White,
Guy from Power.
guy from Power.
Yeah.
And then you get
He's the heavy.
He's the heavy, which is strange because you think that
There's a
Batista
whole
would be.
Batista.
They both kind of are.
And if you've ever played the game Apex Legends, you got Octane here. Hey, I'm Mexican, eh?
He doesn't talk like that.
He doesn't talk like that.
You should actually really be happy for someone that complains about Mexicans in the media. It's like, bro, there's 3 of them here.
We'll get to that. but yeah, this
Yeah,
guy's dope.
But I mean, it's a butt to that.
There's a massive butt to that. But then you got Tig Notaro, comedian.
Talking about Chambers.
She's pretty good. And then there's Ramirez from Aliens. Just comes in this movie. She's in here.
Yes.
So
Somehow
I didn't know
reborn.
Tig Notaro, green screen replaced Chris Dinala.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Green screen replaced.
So it wasn't Tig Notaro originally. It was Chris Dinala, and then all those sex things. I don't know what he did. I don't pay attention to him.
He message
Chris-
from underage
wait, a
girls.
comedian?
Yes.
Chris D'Elia, the comedian?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you probably
You a
don't even
fan?
know he canceled, but yeah.
Yeah, he was a fan. I can tell.
Oh, I
by
was
my
not a
looks.
fan. Oh, no, I was not a fan.
Okay.
Of it. Zach and Deborah Snyder talk millions required to reshoot Chris D'Elia, Army of the Dead. So he was. Did they like? So she was on the green screen the whole time,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
just was like miming everything.
I guess
Basically,
What the fuck? I
They
don't
did a
even know.
way better job than Superman's mustache.
right?
I didn't tell the
Different
difference.
person in. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That
is.
Netflix cash.
It's plentiful, JJ. It's plentiful.
Let's see here. Netflix spent at least a few $1 million to reshoot Chris D'Elia's Army of the Dead role in the wake of accusations made against him. Let's see here. They also broke down the challenging process of inserting her into the film that had long been shot without any other cast members present. So
What
she
the
was
fuck is
just,
up with Zack Snyder and like go?
Going back and adding things on that fucking George Lucas shit.
oh my god, dude.
I'm sensing a theme here.
See, this is
Right.
I'm already dropping two things that already make this movie amazing. The Zack Snyder cut is in the
That did not
vault.
That dropped it down.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, she's just acting by herself
Yeah.
then. That's
The entire
fucking
time.
nuts.
Yeah.
And then now I think about it, yeah, she's a helicopter pilot, so it's pretty easy. It's like,
Yeah,
okay, well,
she's
shot
all
one,
off to herself.
shot two, she's on her own. Yeah, that's insanity. And that would have not worked with Chris D'Elia though as the pilot, just by
I think
himself.
She's
the
already
lines
better.
would have been different.
Yeah, she's already was a better choice, I feel. This
Yeah.
movie is just a big mashup of a lot of shit.
Right.
Just a lot of throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks. And most
that-
of it sticks,
Right.
believe it or not.
Well, that's kind of the issue over this part and it continues on. So you see the origin, but I didn't know until the second watch with Sam that I'm missing part of the origin. You can see a UFO in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
I thought I saw a robot also.
That's also another thing that comes up.
I know. Yeah.
So they just kept going with it, and then it's like, all right, so you're just leaving these plot threads, and even to the point that it's like they introduce artifacts that you think will be relevant, like it'll come full circle at some point, and they don't. They just dropped it off, and then it was like, all right, bye.
Well, they threw in a time
do like
travel
that.
thing at one point when they're opening the safe, remember?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so they're trying to open the safe and there's a bunch of dead bodies there, and one of them's they're all wearing different uniforms.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
right. I did. Yeah.
So now there's a time travel. There's gonna be time travel aliens in the prequel sequel.
time travel alien robot zombies.
with
Zack Snyder.
with a dead zombie fetus at one point. Yeah.
Yes. That's not explained in any way.
And Scorpion.
And
No,
Scorpion.
it's explained. They fuck.
Well, yeah. I know the science behind it, Marco, but like,
Oh yeah, that's the other
can we
thing
see
too.
it? Like, I don't.
There was a zombie.
That's
baby
the
in
other.
Dawn of
That's
the
the
Dead.
unrated cut.
That's the prequel. There you go.
I like how we can't even find a fucking common plot thread to keep this thing going.
We
We're just
good. It's
jumping
all
around.
over the place. No, because that's what it does. It's Sucker Punch 2. That's what this is. Just better.
I mean, we're already at the point where it is. It's easy to grab that thread. So the crew is assembled, all the weirdness aside, and the video game starts. Boss 1 is the tiger.
Turns into a video game. He's right.
Turns to a video game, and then they shoot Sex Pervert in the leg, and they sacrifice his ass.
See, I expected one thing to happen, and I'm like, oh, that's not going to happen. Great. And then it did happen just because I guess Zack Snyder felt obligated that this person had to die.
At one point, I hate that the movie builds up so much suspense because it elongates the movie.
Right.
But it did play with my expectations in the way that it was like, oh wait, that person is gonna make it, not make it. I actually was tied in and cared about the characters.
I did too.
Yeah.
That
I
was
did
fair
too.
enough. I will say that.
And the part, and it's towards the beginning that I was like, okay, so maybe this isn't going to play out the way I'm expecting was the chick from Aliens.
Oh, yeah,
Straight
Ramirez.
shout out, which is also, like I said, it's a mashup of shit. Aliens is one of the movies that kind of throws in there. And you think, okay, yeah, she's probably going to be the first to go.
right.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's not in the way you expect.
Yeah.
You expect her to get swallowed up by this swarm of zombies because the obvious bad guy sets up for failure.
Right.
And she has to literally fight her way, John Wick style, out of a room of zombies and does so successfully, even though he locks the door behind him.
Right.
So she can't get out. She finds a window somewhere and busts through that
She
bitch.
Kool-Aid
gunning him
Mans.
down. Oh, yeah. Bah, bah, bah.
I was like,
Where did she get fucking ammunition from? I thought she was out.
I don't know, but I'm glad she did. She
I
was
love
dope
her.
as fuck.
She was. I was like, oh, I hope she makes it.
Yeah.
She did not.
And she did not.
She kind of
make
just
it.
gave up, honestly.
Well,
She
I
was
mean,
out of rounds. Like
you get out of rounds, you're swarmed, you kind of give up. You
And
know?
their style was, hey, if you're out, blow yourself up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Mexicans did that without fail in this movie.
They did it.
I was very proud of all of them. If they had to go out, they took out a fuck ton of
They
zombies.
did. They did not go out in vain.
But I will say this: you're
He's
absolutely
acting
right.
his ass off.
He's great, yeah.
But you're absolutely right. You do care about all of these people. I would say
That's
less
hard
about
to do in a movie.
less about the intro. Like I didn't need to see. Let's go back to that guy with his buzzsaw. Like the whole intro where it's like, yeah, I fought through the zombie apocalypse. The first
Got to
rush
hold
of
up
it.
the pictures and
Right, hold up the pictures, do the whole thing. This is our cast, waka waka waka. And I didn't need all that. It was just them talking to each other, them relating to each other, them giving each other shit. That's how you build relationships. The way that even they criticize each other, like what was it? The French lady was it the French lady or the Mexican lady that was like, we need to kill that motherfucker? That's Takashi.
Oh, that was Chambers. That's why she gets tricked.
Yeah, because she's like, that guy's gonna fuck us over. We need to watch him, and if he does anything stupid, we need to murder his ass.
yeah, everyone was smart about that.
That made me like her though, because
Yeah.
like when you just say things that are smart, I like her. The blonde lady killing sex pervert Theo Rossi saying, "Hey, I've seen these people. They have babies and they have crowns in a hierarchy. We need to fucking be careful." She being the smartest one, love it. Mexican YouTuber guy. Come on, I'm a Mexican
He was fun.
YouTuber guy.
But he was smart.
but I can, yeah.
You expect him to be an asshole, and he's not an asshole.
Yeah, he's one of the most.
He's the most relatable ones there.
and
Yeah.
most utility in that whole thing. Like
Yeah.
he's like doing things, calling shots, doing all sorts of other things.
Yeah.
German guy.
The gold scar was a little much, but it was on brand.
It's fine.
That was a little much.
You need a softie in there with the German guy. That's cool.
He's
Who am I
likable
missing?
still, yeah.
He's
Black
likable.
guy's just the black guy.
Black guy's black guy.
Everyone likes a cool
He's
black
there.
guy.
He's there to say, "Oh hell no."
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's really not that hard of a heist. Okay, go in, kill some zombies, go up the elevator. There's no guards other than zombies, so you're just kind of going through the motions. It's not a difficult task. Ocean's 11 is literally no zombies, but getting in and out of the
They have
hotel
that Ocean's 11 moment.
is difficult as shit. No, yeah, there's those moments, but otherwise, they make it seem like the heist is the easiest thing to do out of all of this whole movie, which is not a problem because there's other things going on, there's things to look at, but the heist is inherently not that hard. But
I mean, when you're surrounded
good,
by
man,
zombies,
because it's
yeah.
inherently not that important either. Once the plot switches in the middle of
well,
the
that's
movie.
what I wanted to bring up because what people won't realize about this, if you haven't seen it, we've kind of showed the zombie queen a couple times. There we go. There's what I want to bring up. But they try to create this whole other subplot of like the zombie economy of these
class
super
system.
intelligent I Am Legend style zombies that are kind of smart enough to love and apparently fuck and
They're very primal.
but they're they're tender. Look at them being tender, Tommy. Look at the tender zombies. They love each other. And when she gets her head chopped off, he's so angry and
He's hurt.
so hurt,
man.
which means that they're a whole other type of species,
see, he's,
right?
He's a little upset. She's still alive, even though her head's detached from her body. She's a
Right,
zombie.
but then it gets dropped from a
it gets dropped
building.
and very anticlimactic plop.
Splat.
Yeah, just
I
like,
like that it turned into mud. I thought that was actually kind of.
It just looked like, oh man, you're on the way from the grocery.
Literally like
picking up
a-
your groceries, you spill your jam in the parking lot.
Yeah.
That's what it looks
it's
like.
not a loud.
Right.
It's like a.
And you're like, oh, there's goo everywhere.
Yeah.
I can't clean the glass because
Yeah.
there's goo. I'm just
lost
gonna
his
leave
shit
it.
though. Yeah.
Right. And so they do the heist. German guy is like, oh, I found the vault. And then they do, like you said, have the Legend of the Hidden Temple thing or Indiana Jones booby trap. He's like, all right, let's find some zombies, okay? And then they get the zombie. They microwave a hand because they like warmth.
The zombies hibernate too. You
They
forgot-
hibernate
That's
like in World War Z. It also takes from literally everything. It takes from every zombie movie you've ever seen. Takes from a little Indiana Jones, a little Aliens, a little Escape from New York, all that good shit. Oceans, everything you love, Sammy, in one movie. Be happy.
So they go in. What was the first trap was tranquilizer darts.
Yeah, no biggie.
Pressure sensor floor. Cool. Okay. Second one, ammunition. Almost damn explode them. Third one, walls crush in like the goddamn
Star
trash
Wars
compactor
style.
in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Dead.
You get to see what that's like now. What that it should have looked like in Star Wars.
But then Star Wars would have ended, which might have been for the best. Star Wars was a mistake.
Oh,
They go in. Oh, and then that's also the part. And I wish I had a fucking clip of it because it was very weird. Because you're talking about all these other elements about, zombies and zombies of course, but aliens and robots and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
that one was not a robot.
Which one?
But I assume what you're about to talk about is an alien when the thing comes open.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that. I'm
okay.
talking about like right before that, where Michael Jai White was like, "Hey, you see these guys? These are us. We're just gonna be caught in an infinite loop, doing this forever and ever." And you look at the outfits, and it's different characters that are actually wearing the same necklaces and headbands and stuff like that. As the bodies there, the physical bodies there are wearing the exact same outfits.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because you have to have that in a zombie movie because that's paying homage to George Romero.
Dude, have you ever
having
played Dark Souls? Like, you can find your body, like, when you replay and
Right.
respawn. That's all it is. It's fine.
No, but how does that work in a movie? It's not a video game.
It is a video of it. It is a video game.
That's also one of the mashups thrown in this thing. That was also thrown in the blend of Sammy.
No, there's video game elements. It's shot like a video game.
yeah.
But it's not a video game.
It's
one that
kind
you
It's not a
can
video
play.
game movie. It's not a video game. Them doing stupid shit should not be excused as, it's just
No.
whatever they want to do.
It's homage. Sammy.
Homage to what?
Romero
Video
always had
games.
to have some deep shit in his zombie movies.
No. The idea that we're living and dying in a circle, that's
Yeah.
fine. That speech was
Okay,
fine.
yeah,
The
okay.
fact that they're wearing like unique the actual outfits.
Yeah.
It's dumb as shit.
Yeah, bro.
And it's not even like a hallucination. It's what they're actually wearing.
Metaphorical, Sam.
Yeah.
And it
Metaphorical
could
for
be
what?
and
For
it's
respawning, it's fine.
respawning because it's setting up the time travel element.
What time travel element?
You'll
have
find
to
out in the
wait until-
sequel.
yeah.
He's throwing some
Wait
Black
until
Mirror in
4.
there now too.
4 of these, remember?
You
Yeah, got a lot of. It's
You
plenty of
can't-
time to explain.
just do things just to do them.
He put a
he
robot
did.
face
He
in.
did.
Out of nowhere. Made me think I was losing
So you
my
can
fucking
just do
mind.
things just to do them.
Yeah,
But that
Netflix will
doesn't
pay
do
you to do that.
anything. It doesn't do it. It doesn't make for good entertainment.
I mean, it does. I'm
I was
entertained.
entertained. It was fine.
How stupid are you people? You talk about fucking Zack Snyder getting all this money, this Netflix money, and he makes fucking stupid shit. And so when he makes more stupid shit that has more shiny guns, you love it.
As long
what
as
do
he
you
doesn't
want?
touch my comic book properties.
Fuck comic books.
He
They're
can do
stupid as
whatever
shit.
he
Superman,
wants.
whack.
Yeah,
Batman,
I agree.
whack.
I don't agree with
Joker,
that.
whack.
No.
This, I mean, Mexican guy's cool, but whack. His headphones, whack. All right. I just don't get it. How
It's
you're a
dumb
movie guy.
entertainment, Yeah.
You enjoy dumb things. I enjoy dumb things with the best
Yeah,
of them.
I mean-
I don't know what you like, JJ. You like anime. That's a whole spectrum of things that I will never understand.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. But that means
likes
but you're
movies
cultured.
too, yeah.
But you're cultured. You like various things. But Tommy, you're like a cinema guy.
Yeah.
You have movie posters all over your walls.
I do.
And you're just gonna let I mean, that whole skeleton thing, that's sucker puncher-ish.
No, it's not at all.
No.
Yes, it is.
Not even remotely
Yes.
close, sir.
I mean,
No.
that fortune cookie wisdom bullshit is exactly the same. Yeah, what if we're just like grains of sand and we're just in a loop forever?
Because he
and
had to
ever?
throw a little
It's-
Donnie Darko in there too.
Why?
So-
You don't have to.
That's what he's
You don't have to
doing.
do any of this.
This is a smoothie, a Zack Snyder smoothie of everything he's ever seen and loved growing up. He tried to do it with Sucker Punch. The reason it didn't work with Sucker Punch is because Sucker Punch was gratuitous as fuck, first and foremost. Second of all, it wasn't real. Everything you were seeing wasn't real or in a real world. It was all a hallucination from a chick getting a lobotomy. So
This movie? Oh,
No,
no, the
Sucker
Sucker
Punch.
Punch. Yeah, Sucker Punch.
So
fine.
it kind of negated everything you were seeing anyways, which made it just really stupid on top of it. So no, he cut all that shit out. He's like, all right, fuck it. What's safe to
So
do?
then
a
what
zombie
explains
movie?
him making stupid Sucker Punch
'Cause he
lobotomy
wants
jokes?
to- that's a big difference from just some time travel plot that we'll see 4 movies later.
Why are you putting in things that are going to be
Because he
put
said Marvel
things-
did it. Marvel did it,
Marvel
Sammy.
retcon things. They didn't put things and be like, oh, other than next time, baby. That's the only thing that they put
That's
in where
kind
they
of what he
stopped
did
on.
here.
Time travel is
It's real
not a
subtle,
thing that
though.
you next time, baby.
So that's why in movie 4 you can go back and see that shit was in there in movie 1. That's
Dude, I hope-
continuity.
Dude, I
son.
hope movie 4 ends with them opening the vault and watching the Snyder Cut.
That will get this movie an instant 0%.
Movie 4 is just like literally the Snyder Cut.
Oh
And
no!
it pans out and
It's literally the
Batista's watching
characters
and
just
he's like,
watching
"It was
it.
all
Yeah.
right."
Oh my guys,
terrible.
you're giving him ideas, and I don't like it. And then look at there's actual footage of him watching the Snyder Cut. Just no.
I still
Honestly-
wanted the Alpha Zombie to
honestly-
be Triple H, and then like when he becomes the Alpha Zombie, a fourth H is emblazoned on his chest.
You know what this is? This is suck.
You guys are making your own movie that's better in your own headcanon while it's happening.
That's kind of what Zack Snyder did.
Yeah, man.
He literally just sat down, probably smoked a little.
I know
And
you
came
don't
up with
like
something.
I know you don't like movies, Sam, but let's make a comparison that you might understand.
Rush Hour 2?
No.
Yes, fine movie
No.
set in
It's
Vegas.
terrible. Go ahead.
But you like food.
Right.
Do you like chili cheese fries?
Nah, chili fries. I don't like cheese.
Okay, whatever. You're weird, but still.
Yeah.
Okay. okay. I'm with you.
All right. So what do you do with chili cheese fries? You can throw anything in it. You can make buffalo chicken chili cheese fries. You
Right.
can do
Some Fritos
brisket.
on top.
Right.
Exactly. That's what this movie is.
No.
It's 4 or 5 different genres and storylines. And it's just like, this is dumb garbage.
No,
But these
see-
cheese fries are so great.
See, no, 'cause while you were explaining it, I also had my own food metaphor that would be apt for this, okay? You like breakfast, right? Breakfast foods?
I don't know. I just eat oatmeal 6 days a week.
Okay, Tommy.
I've been starting to eat oatmeal a lot too.
Tommy,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're a normal human being. You like breakfast, right?
I do like
You like bacon?
like bacon,
You like eggs?
Yeah.
Hash browns?
I love it.
Maybe orange juice, cider,
Always.
coffee?
Orange juice, coffee, or apple juice.
Okay.
I'm into the whatever you got.
Breakfast sausage?
Yeah.
Okay? It's like that. A good pancakes too. Maple syrup,
Right. The
butter.
whole nine.
It's like that. Then you throw it in the blender.
No.
And then you drink it.
No.
It's not
They
good when
stack
it's
all those things on a McGriddle, and it's great.
No, this is not the Grand Slam
Or a
wich.
nice omelet.
Yep.
A nice.
This is not the Grand Slam wich. This is not an omelet. This is a breakfast milkshake.
This is a McGriddle, and it's a great one.
a griddle and an
Yeah.
omelet.
I like dumb things, guys. Don't get me wrong.
think you do.
There's a lot of things in here
Nothing
that
dumber
are
than
quite
this shit.
enjoyable. No, there's a lot of things in here that are quite enjoyable.
Sammy, you see a man getting mauled and his face eaten off by a zombie tiger.
Yeah, that was
That was one of the
awesome.
most amazing things I've ever seen in a movie.